Well, hi guys, welcome back to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Closing Bell with me, Nandita Khemka.
And I'm Yatin Mota.
Well, Yatin, today we managed to, snap out of a two-day losing streak, and the Nifty managed to end just about above that 19,300 mark, and the Sensex also knocking at that 65,000 mark once again. Mid and small cap indices, as usual, managed to outperform the benchmarks. And if you look at the sectoral performance, realty and pharma were the top performers. On the flip side, you had FMCG and IT; those two weren't doing all that well. On the Nifty gainers front, you had the likes of Power Grid, L&T, M&M, Cipla, BPCL, and on the flip side, Hindalco, Nestle, HCL Tech, Tata Motors in the red. But of course, Reliance Industries also ended the day in the red. But a lot of action in that stock, especially given the fact that we had the 46th AGM of Reliance Industries, when a lot of announcements were made by Chairman Mukesh Ambani. Yatin, a lot of excitement around Jio Air Fiber launch, and some announcement on the AI front as well.
Absolutely, a lot of things were discussed in the AGM and full length as far as all of the business verticals are concerned. But I think one of the biggest headlines or takeaways from the AGM is that Neeta Ambani, who is right now the chairperson of Jio Foundation, Reliance Foundation, she will be quitting the board of Reliance Industries. Obviously, she will be the permanent invitee to the board of Reliance Industries. She will be able to attend and guide the board meetings of Reliance Industries. And the most important part is that the three children of Mukesh Ambani, Isha Ambani, Akash Ambani, and Anant Ambani, all of these three will be coming to the board of Reliance Industries. So the board is expanded, and yes, there is a sufficient amount of succession planning which is now in place as far as Reliance Industries is concerned. Also, most importantly, let's talk about the key takeaway when it comes to the Jio Fiber announcement, as well as the Jio telecom business updates. Now, Jio Fiber will launch on 19th of September on the day of Ganesh Chaturthi. So, the auspicious day of Ganesh Chaturthi has been chosen to launch Jio Air Fiber. Air Fiber is nothing but an ultra high speed 5G hotspot device to deliver fiber like 5G speeds at home or office without any wires. So, wireless internet is to be provided on a pan India basis very shortly by Jio. And Nandita, a lot of announcement also came in for the retail business. Recently we saw a stake sale by Reliance Industries in the retail ventures business. $1 billion is what they raised from Qatar Investment Authority at a valuation of $100 billion, double of what the last fundraise was in terms of valuations. Nandita, take us through what exactly happened.
Interestingly, Mukesh Ambani has also mentioned that several marquee investors have shown a strong interest in Reliance Retail, and he's also said that Reliance Retail is poised for rapid growth in sync with how the Indian economy is growing. Important to note that Reliance Retail, in fact, has crossed a milestone of 100 crore transactions in FY23, and the stores have received footfalls to the tune of 78 crores. And the retail business, as I said, would be the fastest growing business in terms of revenue and EBITDA. So all in all, I think the key takeaway is that Mukesh Ambani, of course, has said that several marquee investors are interested in a stake in Reliance Retail, although we have seen, as you mentioned, an important investment coming in from Qatar Investment Authority as well. But Yatin, let's talk about Jio Financial Services.
Absolutely.
I mean, key announcements here, they are planning to, of course, enter into the insurance business as well. So that was the biggest takeaway. But aside of that, what are the other key takeaways?
I think the broad theme here, Nandita, is that Jio, as the name suggests, Jio Financial Services will not be limited to only borrowing and lending. Obviously, when it comes to the SMEs, when it comes to payment solutions, yes, Jio Financial Services will be there. But today, Chairman Mukesh Ambani mentioned two important things. Number one is on the insurance front. GFS will enter the insurance segment to offer life, general and health insurance products. Obviously, it is not yet clear whether or not they distribute these products which are available in the marketplace, or they launch their own insurance businesses or insurance services in the short term. But yes, Jio Financial Services is all set to really give a low cost solution to the customers when it comes to financial products, including insurance. Now, there was also mention of Jio Financial Services, in tandem with the biggest AMC companies to launch the AMC business also, wherein the partners have committed $100 million in terms of initial investments. Three plans are clear, that they will be digitizing the borrowing lending of financial services as well as loan products. Number 2, insurance, and number 3 will be AMC business. So these are the three things which have been already clarified when it comes to the Jio Financial Services business. And also the stock today, Nandita, was slightly excited. You could see on Friday's trading session, Motilal Oswal bought a significant amount of stake in Jio Financial Services. So we'll watch out for these things. When it comes to the clean energy business, things are on track. Reliance goes big on clean energy initiatives. It is all set to set up the new giga factory by 2026 and targets 100 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity till 2030. So very ambitious plan and accelerated plans when it comes to clean energy business as well as green hydrogen business, because to produce green hydrogen you need clean and green energy. So I think from solar to wind, a lot of developments is what you could see when it comes to Reliance Industries, and obviously they have kept ambitious targets of net zero also in the coming years. So probably from here on, a lot of things can happen in the clean energy space as well as their expansion plans with respect to the gigafactory.
Right, and CLSA also came out with a very bullish report on Reliance Industries. They have a buy rating on the stock's target price of 3,060 rupees, which is I think 20% above what the stock price is quoting right now. And it believes that a scale-up targets have been maintained and investments in fact can double, if viable. And last year they've mentioned that saw 3 more buyouts worth $50 million. And these of course will add more capabilities to the new energy business.
Yeah.
So all in all, big announcements coming in there, and of course, so of course the top takeaways as we were talking about. Let me just take you through it once again. Jio Air Fiber launch on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, which is on the 19th of September, and they've mentioned that retail will be the fastest growing business in terms of revenue as well as EBITDA. In fact, retail arm crossed milestone of 100 crore transactions in FY23. In terms of Jio Financial Services, they will be entering the insurance segment to offer life, general and health insurance products, and potentially also partner with global players going forward. So these are the main takeaways coming out of Reliance's 46th AGM. Yatin.
Absolutely, and brokerages always have been bullish on the stock of Reliance Industries. Also today, I think the street was slightly disappointed given the fact that the Jio Telecom business or the retail business IPO plans were expected and the roadmap thereof. But no big unlocking announcements when it comes to the AGM, and Reliance typically has not spoken much about unlocking plans at the AGM. They probably make an exchange announcement like they did in the case of Jio Financial Services. So let's hope in the next 12 months could be quite actionable in terms of unlocking for shareholders value according to brokerages. But a standard disclaimer that Reliance Industries controls and has a significant management role in the operations of Network 18 and TV 18, whose employees we are. So before taking any position of buying or selling in Reliance Industries, do consult your financial advisor.
Well, that's it then. I think we've come to the end of this edition of Closing Bell. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below, and of course come back and join us at 8:30 AM tomorrow as we take you through the pre-market setup and also get all your stock related queries answered by our experts. So from Yatin and me, goodbye. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to Moneycontrol for all your other news and updates.